Hey guys, what's up? I want to show you 3 traps I've made, a little put together, and I think are really great. Some you may have seen, some may be new. I haven't really looked at any other traps. I just kind of threw these together. I'm sure some people have similar ideas. But anyway, so for the first one, this one's more of an adventure map type of trap. The only thing that gives it away are this tripwire here, which if this was gravel versus sand, it would be a lot more hidden. Also, you could hide these, whatever these things are called, you know, deeper in the wall, so they wouldn't be so obvious. And if this was dark out, it would be hard to see. So, not too obvious of a trap, and it works pretty well. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate. So you're just walking along, and all of a sudden the floor drops, and you fall down. Now, in this pit, obviously you can fill with anything you want, like, you know, lava. I have this redstone down, and this will prevent the blocks from staying, because once they fall on, they break when they hit it. So you can put, like, mobs down here, a bunch of creepers or something a little bit more creative than a pool of lava. Or even, like, a secret doorway or something that leads further in the world. Anything you want. But, there's the, basic falling floor. Alright, so for building it, here is the basic layout. So you're going to start by building a pit 8x6 and as deep as you want it to be. Then go ahead and dig a trench out, like so. Don't worry about this right now. Just you're going to want to do a trench 2 blocks deep all the way around. Lay down redstone. Then put in these redstone repeaters here and here. Make sure they're facing each other. And do the exact same thing on the other side. Then take any block that is not affected by gravity, like stone, and bridge this across here, and then go ahead and place a few pistons like this. So you've got that set up. So basically what happens if this redstone gets lit anywhere on here, it's going to go ahead and light up everything. These pistons will then pop out, grab a hold of this, go back inside, and what that looks like over here is all these torches here will break. This will cause this layer of sand to fall. When this layer of sand falls, these torches will break, causing the final layer of sand to fall also. As far as setting up the activation or the tripwire, go ahead and pick where you want it to go, so you can have it in the middle if you wanted to, and you can have it going lengthwise if you wanted to. I just have one on each end to set it off either way you come in at, and just make a redstone sandwich wherever that's at, as in block, redstone, block. And then go ahead and lay down your tripwire. Do that at the same place on the other side, and then anywhere else you want to have a tripwire. And then, as you can see there, setting up the sand is just simply torch and sand. But, yeah, so there's the building of the trap. Now for the final, just gotta cover up as much as you can. I'm not gonna go do the whole thing, but that's pretty much it. And let's go ahead and show it off. So, oh no, I'm falling, and whatever's down there would be lava or mobs or whatever. Alright, so for this next one, it's a little bit more survival friendly, as in you can make this on survival with relative ease. Not too many resources are going to be used. A little bit of redstone and as much TNT as you want to use. Now, TNT, I know, is not great for traps because of the mess it leaves behind. But this one's pretty funny, I think. So you find some diamonds. You're just going to go ahead and leave one behind. Dig out behind it and set up what I've got going on here. So there's a torch on the other side. Obviously, this needs to be hidden and not seen. And this torch is powering this and keeping this torch off. So when this torch breaks, this will turn on, and I've dug out underneath, it goes a little bit further, but I've dug out and put some TNT in the floor. So some unexpected player is going to walk up, oh, I see diamonds, let me mine those, and boom.
Ugh, gotta find some resources. Whoa! A little too dangerous. Don't want to go down there. Whoa! Diamonds! Oh! Whoa! What was that? What's happening? Ugh!
What the hell?
Alright, so for the last trap I'm going to show you, this one probably is my favorite. It's another one good for survival. If you're trying to protect your house, you want to go mining or go get wood or whatever it may be, the reason you're leaving your home. And you're afraid some other player, if you're in a big multiplayer survival server and you're worried about, someone coming up and maybe stealing your stuff. Now, the most obvious thing, what most people would just walk in through the door if no one's home, take the stuff and leave. So how do you counter that without going too expensive on resources or anything like that? Few pistons and some redstone is all you need to make this one. So, here we go. This just represents a normal house you may live in. My player represents somebody who might come and rob you. So I'm walking through the door, and bam. Now, even if I'm right now, I'm holding down the brake button the entire time. The second I got hit, and so no one's reflexes are gonna be that fast because I probably started punching a little bit beforehand, and even then I didn't have enough time to save myself. Resetting it also is very easy. Pretty much self-resets. The only thing you have to do is move this block down here. You don't even have to do that, but if you're looking at it from outside and you see the block, you just happen to see out of your peripheral vision, that block right there, it wouldn't look so suspicious if you saw it a block like up in the air. If it's like this, if you're fine with the block being up in the air, there's no reset you have to do at all. You can keep using it over and over again. But what's nice about it is you come back and you get to see, it went off, and you see a pile of loot that maybe someone had on them, and you're like, oh yay, some free stuff. That's what you get for trying to steal my stuff. So anyway, it leaves no damage to your house at all. So let's go ahead and tear up the floor to see what it looks like from underneath. This is pretty much all of it right here. This is it. 5 pistons, 1 redstone repeater, 2 redstone torches, and maybe 10 pieces of redstone. You're just gonna make a like a square diamond shape thing here. And what will happen is when you step on the pressure plate, it activates that redstone there, which will power all 4 of these, and they'll pop up, trapping the player inside a ring of the floor. The floor will pop up and trap them in there. Then you have this stair, which really blends in. See, I mean, when you're standing here, you can hardly tell unless you're looking straight at it that it's even there. And that'll keep them from jumping out. And then after like a few milliseconds, this piston will engage, and that will suffocate the player. And whoops. And there is not enough time to break it before you're dead, even if you hit it right as you get hit. Of course, it's going to take a second for someone to realize, oh, the only way out is to break this block. So they'll probably be dead before they even, start breaking it, or right as they're breaking it. But here's where, after the redstone gets activated, like I said before, those pop up, trapping the player. Then the redstone current proceeds on to power this torch. This torch will then turn off. This torch will turn back on. This piston will pop out and suffocate the player. So that's all 3 traps. Hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.